Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Business Hunter. Jack Ma was not a prodigy. He was a kid with a dream that spawned Alibaba, a massive empire. Today, Jack Ma is not only a famous Chinese business magnate, but also an investor and philanthropist. Ma is the burning example of the fact that failures are not obstacles, but stepping stones to greatness. He has an impressive net worth of about $61.4 billion, but Jack Ma hailed from an extremely humble background and was once a kid with a dream. He was not a child prodigy, but he had very high aspirations about life. Jack Ma's conviction in himself helped him establish Alibaba Group and Alibaba.com. Currently, it is one of the largest Chinese multinational conglomerations of retail, e-commerce, and technology, catering to a broad customer base all over the world. The following is an account of Jack Ma's journey from rags to riches and how a failed student made a $38 billion empire. Jack Ma's humble beginnings. Jack Ma might be amongst the richest men in China currently, but back in 1974, he was not anywhere near to what he is today. He belonged from Hangzhou in China, and his parents were simple musical performers. He was born and brought up in a difficult time in China because the country was practically cut off from the West due to the Communist Party's domination. Things took a turn for Jack Ma in Hangzhou in China when President Nixon paid a visit to this place. Hangzhou instantly turned into a popular tourist spot. This looked like an open road of opportunities to Jack Ma, who was hardly 12 years old at the time. He focused on learning English as well as he could. He began frequenting an international hotel in Hangzhou from 5 o'clock early in the morning just to be able to make some extra cash from being a travel guide to the tourists from foreign lands. His English skills became handy and soon became a favorite among tourists because of his jovial behavior. One of the Australian tourists even invited him to their house, and for the first time he got a chance to witness the higher quality life in the West. Jack's repeated failures and rejections. Life as a young travel guide might have been rosy for Jack Ma, but it did not yield any economic progress. Soon he grew up and reached the age of acquiring a college education. At this point, Jack started being frequently faced with failures and rejections. Even as a student in school, he struggled with mathematics and technical subjects and scored poorly. He finally made it into a teaching college in Hangzhou. Although it's one of the least reputed colleges in China, he had to struggle to get through. He persevered for 6 years learning the art of teaching. After graduating, he applied to about 30 jobs and he got rejected by every one of them, including KFC and the police force. In contrast, all of his contemporaries and mates started getting employed. This could not dampen the burning motivation of Jack Ma to do something epic in life someday. His life changed when he finally traveled to Seattle and a friend introduced him to the internet, the evolution of Alibaba. Back in the late 1900s, the internet was still a huge deal to everyone. Jack Ma saw a computer for the first time when his friend in Seattle introduced him to a computer set and showed him how to navigate the internet. It came across as mind-blowing to Jack Ma, and he decided that he would use the internet to change his life and the world. He moved from his translation business to opening a webpage called The China Page. Ma was not great at math, technology, or management, but he knew he could not let go of the golden chance of opening an online store. The internet had not been introduced in China yet, and the Chinese were pretty skeptical of the credit system or the online aspect of it. The folks in the country were still struggling with the notion of the internet as it seemed too radical. Jack Ma persevered in his efforts and went through several setbacks while putting in extra efforts to familiarize his people with the internet. Finally, in 1996, China got access to the internet and things started getting better for Ma and his team, who had formed Alibaba.com. At this point, he was faced with yet another obstacle. eBay was launched in China and started gathering rapid popularity. Ma knew he had to do something extraordinary to win the game. At this point, he launched his secret operation with a few trusted team members called Taobao in 2003. Taobao revolutionized e-commerce in China when Jack Ma introduced Alipay as a secure online transaction portal. This move worked wonderfully, and soon eBay showed interest in buying Ma's successful business from him. He refused eBay's offer and instead signed a historical contract with Yahoo. In collaboration with Jerry Yang, Jack Ma was able to take the road to greatness. By 2014, Alibaba became legendary via the world's largest IPO. Alibaba Group's net worth in 2021 was approximately around $500 billion. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.